Hi there. Over the last year, I've been saying something that I haven't really been living up to. I've been saying that I'm trying to get away from gear and get more into the actual philosophy, the actual purpose of photography. However, my videos sort of belie that fact because too often I am concentrating just on gear. Now, where does that leave things right now? Well, it's time to do a kind of a reboot in a sense, because lately I have been spending more time looking at videos by Ted Forbes, that is The Art of Photography on YouTube, and David duChemin, Gear is Good, Vision is Better, also on YouTube. These two men have been endeavoring to produce, I guess what you would call an education in photography. They've been doing it very different ways, however. Ted Forbes has set up photo assignments. These started, I guess, early last autumn. They're up to number 8, I believe it is now. Each assignment gives you a theme and challenges you to go out and shoot a number of significant images based on that theme. The themes are not specific. They are rather general, like high-angle photography, low-angle photography, simply a color, like red. And as a result, it forces you to think. I have completed a couple of the assignments. The others are still on the back burner because I'm still thinking about how to exactly go about it. But he gives examples. He talks about the whole philosophy of the particular assignment, and when a week or two later, he will show some of the results that people have sent in to him. So there is sharing involved. Very good. I must say, go see it. Then we have David duChemin. duChemin has taken a very different approach. He has looked at it from the point of view of we need to set ourselves projects. We need a personal project. And that personal project needs certain constraints. It needs a deadline. It needs a deliverable, as he puts it, which is some way of sharing the images at the end, preferably by printing and displaying them somewhere where the people involved will get a chance to see them. Now, this involves a lot more planning. It involves a more determined effort because it's over a longer period of time. And in some ways, in the long term, will be a little more rewarding. Now, I've got photographic friends who have been involved with both of these extremes. For instance, there is a group of photographers here in New Brunswick who are working on basically recording the history, the local characters, not necessarily old, in some cases very young, the local characters that make up the tapestry of their community area. I say community area because it centers around a number of communities along the Northumberland Strait in New Brunswick. They have done a marvelous body of work that involves black and white photography and the written word to talk about the people that they have been photographing. They have displayed this work in an historic church in the community. They have displayed it at the local international airport where it was there for quite some time. They have presented it in a number of places. So they really have done the photographic project that duChemin spoke of very, very effectively. There are also just friends who have done it much more personally. I have one friend who basically has been following the construction of a building. With the permission of the contractors, he has photographed basically every stage in the development of a fairly large condominium with indoor parking. A pretty big building for this area. And one that involved a lot of steps in construction that he recorded. Another friend is very much into bird photography. Most especially, he has a great number of pictures of the hardest birds to photograph, the little ones. He is so careful about his work that he rarely ever crops an image. He works at getting close enough that with his longer lenses, he can actually get the image he wants in camera. Again, these are examples. I mean, the guy that gets up every morning and goes out to the park, walks in the same park every day, takes pictures, every day he comes home with something different. You know, between the wildlife and the landscape of the park, he comes home with something different every day. That's what I admire. Me, I'm sort of an outlier because I have not found my niche. I have not found my place. Sometimes I'm doing portraits. Sometimes I attempt street photography. Other times I take an occasional landscape. It's all over the map, and yet never really focused enough for me to put my finger on it and say, this is the thing that I do best. So, folks, get out there, find your niche. Go watch some videos by Ted Forbes. Go watch some videos by David duChemin. Both of these gentlemen are on YouTube. We have The Art of Photography, which is Ted Forbes, and we have Gear is Good, Vision is Better, which is David duChemin. I don't have much else to say. Get out, take pictures. Okay? Now, having said all that, if you enjoy this video, please give me a like. If you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe. And of course, if you think someone can get something from this video, then share it. This is actually my third video that I have made. The first two I've kind of abandoned because I really needed to find a direction. And I think that in this video I've sort of pointed to that direction. So, whatever gear you're using, you know, give yourself some limitations. Get out, pick something that is of importance to you, something you are passionate about, and then get out there and do your own project or set your own assignments. And, well, have fun. That's the main thing, the main reason why we do this, isn't it? All right, well, bye for now.